hence why it's called Hands That Heal. But that was 2021. Let's see. So these are the hands whenever I popped them out of the mold. So yeah, so there's this, and then I made a smaller version, and this is just what the layout looks like. Let me wait for it to focus. It's not fucking with me right now. Okay, there you go. So yeah, like you kind of see it. Like I started making the hands flatter because it became like really, really heavy, and I wanted it to be a little bit more lightweight because like I know not everybody could just carry things, and I know like people like you just order that shit or whatever the case may be. Oh, this is the very first bed that I made. I don't have a full picture of it, but basically I made a bamboo platform bed. I found these bamboo like slats from the reuse center, and bro, like if any of y'all are artists out there, like I highly recommend you looking for a reuse center in your city. Most times you could just get shit for free. If you can't, they usually let you take stuff for free if you have a school ID. Like, bro, you can even lie. Like, if you were in school, or you could use your friend's school ID. Like, bro, just use that shit. But you could get free raw materials from the reuse center. And I used to go there all the time. Here's a picture of me at the reuse center. I used to fill my car up with so much shit, and like even shit that I didn't even need, but I knew that I wanted to use it for like future projects. That's me just standing on top because we're trying to that guy was helping us helping me move them fucking cylinders. He had to like crack the inside of it so it could move around. So yeah, I've never really been the type to like buy furniture. Like this couch and that chair was given to me, so like that was free. You know what I'm saying? I would fuck around and try to build this couch and shit, but I have to go get my materials. But this is one of the first stools that I made. It wasn't supposed to be fur whatsoever, but this is just the material that I had the most of. And yeah, I don't know, whenever I post my art, nobody really gives a fuck, and like I'm okay with that, because if people don't give a fuck, that means I could just literally do what I want, you know? Like who cares? So I made this bookshelf, and I wanted it to be like a holder. Let me see if I have a picture of it from like the side. Oh yeah, and I used to make a lot of just like random art pieces for back when I was dealing with my cases, you know? Wait, hold on. Yeah, so I printed myself on top of CDs. And like I actually burned these CDs too, so like I don't even know where this is at. It's gotta be somewhere in Houston. But if I were to put them CDs in the radio, like it would play a song. Can't remember what song, but it would definitely play a song. Okay, let me find that bookshelf, because that was like a big fucking thing. What the fuck? What's wrong with this? Okay, let me see if I put in my lights. Yeah, I made a lot of stuff. Like, I made stuff. And, like, here's proof, too. Because, like, look, there's the chair in the corner. This is me in the middle of building stuff. My house was empty. I just, you know what I'm saying? I literally used to spend my money at Home Depot. And, like, bro, you don't have to. You don't have to buy pieces. Like, you could really figure that shit out and build it, you know? So, yeah, so that's a picture with the table in the back. I made this CD lava case, but somebody fucked it up, and I don't even think that I have this anymore. But I hand foam wrapped it, and I hand painted it. And I wasn't even done painting it because I wanted it to look a little bit more realistic. I wanted it to look like lava. I took a long time making this. Oh, and then you can see the mirror in the back whenever I had started working on the Hands That Heal project. So, yeah, so there's proof of the mirror, and it was pretty big. It's not cracked, just the ceiling had like concrete like slats on the top. I don't know why, but yeah. Let's see. I made this vase and I wanted to dip it in something like, I don't know, I wanted to make my own like nasty, like thick paste. So yeah, I tried to make this a couple times. I have to go get it because I have to carve it a little bit more because I want it to look a little bit more like sticky rather than like whipped cream. Like I want it to look a little bit more nasty. Let's see, what else do I got? I'm looking for the bookshelf that I made. Oh, here's a full picture of the mirror that I had made. Yeah, I know. Weird flex, but like, you know what I'm saying? So that's the mirror entirely and fully. And it was done. I needed to do more sanding on it, but like after I had moved out of this crib, I ended up giving it to Osa, and I haven't seen this mirror since. So I kind of have to redo this. I really want to redo that mirror in particular. And then we get into, okay, yeah, I just showed y'all that. And then I used to make buku prints. Like, they were actually way more harder than I thought to make. But I had a couple drops of different, just printed pieces, you know. Let me see. Oh, this is whenever I had got my screen printed. I used to have my own warehouses. I've actually had like 3 warehouses, and I used to do my own screen printing. I used to have like a whole like sweatshop machinery shit going on. It was actually pretty insane. But it's like there's a lot of things that people don't know about me, and like regardless if people believe it or not, it's like that's what I want to teach everybody. I want to teach people how to use their hands. You don't have to pay everybody to do stuff. You don't have to, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you've been here long enough, then you know what this is. And if you haven't, well, you finna catch up. I've been making clothes for longer than 15 years. And just life, things that was happening did not allow me to keep going until literally this year. So I basically lost about 5 years of my life. Only about 2 of those years I was able to do and make art. But other than that, I just had to work and make money so that I wouldn't be homeless. Like, I was literally like a starving artist, but I was pretty lit because I was a local in Houston. I made these pants. I don't know if you can see, like, on my little booty, it's me. Like, I used to just make hella shit. And I used to have my own pop-up shops at stores. I used to I just kept going, honestly. And I kind of wish I looked back sometimes because maybe I would have worked on little stuff. Like, I'm Photoshop queen, but I feel like I should have just kept making art even though it was just a lot going on. Oh, here's another picture of whenever I was laying out my circle bed. I was trying to figure it out. It took a long time for me to figure it out because I was trying to figure out how to use the least amount of money but like still have this crazy ass bed. Oh, also too, like I have these pipes that I use for my plants. Bro, this shit is so fucking fire. Like, I need to go and pick it up from Houston so I can put it in my house. That's literally one of my favorite like house pieces that I own. Let's see. I know I got a picture of my bed in here. I made like handmade fur belts. This was last year. I made this belt last year. It's just a full-on fur belt in the color that I want. And I had hole punched, or not hole punch, but leather punch the actual holes and stuff. Like I did everything exactly like how I wanted so that it would fit me since like I'm small, you know. Let's see what else. And then within that, like I was designing a lot of grills because I already knew it was coming and I knew that was just gonna be a fast lane of this shit going on. Let me see. So this was the digital mock-up of what the studio was going to look like. I mean, it still kind of looks like this. I wasn't able to make the table, but I mean, since shit, now y'all brought it up, maybe I can make the table on stream with you guys now and just kind of show y'all my thought process on how I wanted everything to look in here. Like, I like what it looks like in here. I didn't get to do everything that I wanted, but you know, we're gonna be here for a while, so we got some time. I really like working with my hands, so I feel like that's really what kind of carried me. Let's see, I think I need to go back up. 2023. Okay. I think a picture of my bed is gonna pop up. So I made 3 beds. So the bed that I made now, the bed that I had in my crib in Houston, and then the crib that I had before that crib in Houston. Let me see. Oh, I made a dice box too, and the lid comes off. And the fabric was silk. No, it was satin. But you can see that there's like a bunch of dents in it because the fabric got a little like fucked up. So I didn't show it off. Like I'll probably post all of my failed art on my art page. If you know what my art page is, then you know. I don't think I need to put that out there in the open. These were the shirts that I made whenever I went to jail. Let me see if it's gonna focus. So, yeah. Shout out to her. Anything that deals with like tools or clothes or digital design, that's quite literally my specialty. Okay, so here's the bookshelf that I started making. And this is what it looks like before I put the resin on it. So it's kind of like flat right now. And I just had to make sure all of the newspaper stuck to it. And I kind of wanted it to look like a collage. So that looks like that. And let me show you the finished piece. I don't remember how long it took me to make that. I did it in like 2 different like sessions. So there's the top of it, and I just took a picture with measuring tape just in case if anything ever happened to it, like I would still know what it was, you know? And then this is what it looks like standing And you see how you could just slide the books in? I kind of wanted it like that because I didn't want a traditional bookshelf.